Hello guys, what about Nintendo, and we should be live right now. I feel like this music is not nearly hype enough for this moment. We're get some more hype music up in here. I mean, this is just more relaxing music. I did put on relaxing and calming Nintendo music. Maybe that was my problem. Maybe the problem was that I looked up relaxing and calming Nintendo music. That might be my fault, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking that might have been my fault. Yeah, we're live here, guys. We're here live to talk all about E3. So how are you guys doing? Hello, Tiny Gamer. Tiny House Gamer. How are you doing? Glad you're here. Glad to see all you guys in the chat. Okay. Excuse me, I am very unprepared. So I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? There's so much happening with E3 already. So many surprises that got announced that even I'm hyped for, as somebody who doesn't even typically like that many third-party games. Like, I'm hyped for them, so. Hey, Koopa Troopa Poopa. Hey, Cycly, how are you doing? So much hype! Dude, I know, it's so much hype. Oh, it's insane. Oh, my mic is peaking. I'm sorry. Let me turn that just down just a bit there. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. How are you guys doing today? I mean, guys, it's starting. Like today is Nintendo's first start of E3 with the Splatoon 2 World Championships, which I will be live streaming, and I will be wearing a Splatoon shirt. Not this. This is just a Zelda shirt, which is awesome. But my Splatoon shirt is washing, so I will have that. You're so tired from your internship that I could beat you in Osu today? I could beat you in Osu any day. No, I couldn't, but I wish. Hey, No Name, how you doing? So we're going to talk all about E3. We're going to talk about Bethesda's E3 and Microsoft's E3 and EA's E3 and what all that means for Nintendo's E3 and how hopefully they'll do that as well. The in-game shirt as well. Oh, for Splatoon, they had that new like spy shirt. No, I didn't get that. And they had like the Splatoon 2 World Championship shirt as well. I didn't get that either because I just don't care enough. I could get it. Are they still selling that? I have the app, so I could send it to myself in the game. I just haven't touched the game in a while, so. I dare say, maybe it's just because it's E3, but I dare say this is the best cup of coffee I have had in a very long while. A very long while. So good. But it's not dilly-dally anymore. Let's get into the first one. What should we talk first? Should we talk Microsoft's first? Talk Microsoft's first. Microsoft was interesting to me because it was hype at the same time it wasn't hype, because everything they showed was, or all the announcements I cared about, like Halo Infinite, excuse me, it was like no gameplay. It was like the in-game kind of engine and stuff, but there's no gameplay. What you gonna do? How you do me like that, Microsoft? If you don't know, I've been an Xbox fan, or was an Xbox fan, during the Xbox original and Xbox 360 era. I was a huge Xbox fan. I loved Xbox, loved Halo, loved a lot of the games. Well, I wouldn't say I was a huge Xbox fan, but compared to right now, like, I was a massive Xbox fan. I loved Xbox. Xbox was awesome. Xbox was my Halo machine. I love Halo. Halo is one of my favorite shooters. Halo is amazing. And then they had to go and mess it up with 4 and 5. It was so good. It was so good before then. You got Halo 1, you got Halo 2, you got Halo 3. ODST wasn't that good, but it was okay. Actually, ODST was probably the worst. Let me retract that statement. ODST was terrible. It sucked. But then you got Reach. You got 4 amazing games, and then you go with 4, which wasn't the 4th one. It was like the 5th one, or the 6th one. Yeah, it was the 6th one. You go to 4, and it's just not good. Like, it was okay. Like, it was fun, but it wasn't Halo. It was, like, completely different. And not in, like, mechanics, but in, like, the way it felt. Like, everything they did was, like, not Halo. It wasn't okay. Like, I like it when a series evolved, like Breath of the Wild, where it's like new stuff and like, you know, a new take on it, but like, not when you just completely change it to so much that it doesn't even feel like Halo at all. And then Halo 5 didn't have co-op, and it didn't feel like Halo either. Now we get this Halo Infinite trailer, and it's just like everything I could have dreamed of, except there's no gameplay, so I don't know if it's everything I dreamed of, but I'm just kind of assuming it's everything I've dreamed of because they won't tell me what's about. Hey, Mr. Dexter Smith. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Sorry. Mr. Dexter Smith. That's not a hard name to pronounce. I don't know why I had so much trouble. Hello. Hey, Lazy James. Hey, Robeer2. How are you guys doing? Tinus Gamer says he was a fan when he got the 360. I was a fan when I got the original Xbox. The original Xbox. That's when I was a fan. I didn't play with the Duke controllers. Maybe I did, like, at first. No, I think we got it. I think by the time we had gotten our Xbox, the Duke controllers were not. They had the revision version, and they were way better. There's a lot of new Xbox consoles, like buying a phone. It's kind of like Nintendo and their DSs. Kind of. There's the Xbox Slim, and the Xbox X. So, I mean, there's only one more than usual, because, I mean, like, the Xbox 360, you get the Xbox 360 Slim. So, I mean, it's not that much different. I mean, there is the 500 gigabyte and the 2 terabyte and the 1 terabyte and all that kind of stuff. Are we going to see the Nintendo's E3 together? Bro, we are going to see it together because I'm going to be live streaming every single part. Every part. I'm going to be live streaming the Splatoon 2 World Championships today. I'm going to be streaming the presentation tomorrow. The rest of the Splatoon 2 Championships. The Smash Tournament. The Treehouse. All of it. Everything. Every moment of it. It's going to be amazing. So we're going to watch that. And it's going to be super hyped. But I don't know. What did you guys think of the Halo Infinite trailer? I thought it looked beautiful as all get out. Super, super hyped. And it's coming to PC, so I don't have to actually drag my Xbox One in here because I have the original version. Not even the S. Not the S, not the X, the original Xbox. And looking at this game, I'm sure it'd be like 720p with an unstable frame rate or something on my Xbox One. I'm gonna play it at 1440p, 60 FPS on my PC. It's gonna be dope. So, yeah. That's a bet. Oh, dude, I'm doing it all. You so hyped for this stuff, dude? E3, man. I'm hyped for Nintendo's E3. I didn't think I'd be hyped for anyone else's E3. I knew that I might be hyped for Microsoft's because they were gonna show. I thought they were gonna show Halo, but like Bethesda showed so much stuff that I didn't expect. So let's go through the rest of Microsoft. Let's not dwell on Halo too much. I'm super excited. I hope it comes out this year. There's no release date, so maybe it's coming next year. Hopefully it's not coming next year. I want to see. I want to play that game. I want to know more about it. How are you going to tease me like this and not even tell me like with the premise or anything? That's my problem with Microsoft's Xbox or Microsoft's E3s and pretty much all the E3s other than Nintendo's. A lot of the trailers, they tell you like nothing. Like most of them. Or they'll give you like the tiniest bit of gameplay and it's like, that's it. We're done. Okay, press conference. We're leaving now. Nintendo's like, hey, you know, all those announcements we just talked about, we're gonna go play them in the treehouse. Except the ones that are coming, you know, like really far off. Of course, like Metroid Prime, Pokemon, they didn't show those. But for most of them, you're gonna see them again. You're gonna know a lot more about them. It's not gonna be like Halo, where it's just like, hey guys, look, Halo, bye. It's like, okay, bye. Most of them. I think they did a pretty good job of showing off some other ones, though. I feel like there's just like. It's annoying. Bethesda did the same thing where they were just kind of like, hey, bye. It's so annoying. I feel like, well, Nintendo does it a bit, but they don't do it as much. I don't know. Maybe I'm just complaining. Maybe I'm just biased. I didn't really care about much anything else, to be honest. I need to watch this trailer for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. The one that's kind of like Dark Souls ninja game. That might be cool. I don't know. I've never been a big Dark Souls fan. Never tried it though. Maybe I should. You've never seen a live stream for E3. You've watched them, but you've never actually Huh? What? You be crazy. You be tripping, bro. You be tripping. You've never even done it for like Nintendo's? Oh my gosh. I feel like I can understand that for Microsoft's, Bethesda's, everyone else's, because I didn't watch them either. Because there's so much freaking filler that I can just go back and watch the trailers and learn everything I need to learn through like short stuff. I can learn it all in like 30 minutes. You know, the typical Nintendo Direct or presentation length. Rather than sitting there for like 2 hours like, oh gosh, please announce the thing I want you to announce. Like, it takes so freaking long to get to everything. It's like, just get off the stage, give me a direct type presentation like Nintendo. Stop it with this 2-hour stuff to show off 30 minutes of content. Just stop it. You don't need that much time. You really don't. 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Okay. But like when you start going over an hour, you start getting like the 2-hour territory. I'm just like, no, I'm not watching your press conference. No, thank you. Let's see, what else did they show? They showed off another problem I had with Microsoft's trailers, that the amount of the actual exclusive games they showed off was not that big. Because Halo Infinite, okay, that's exclusive, but it's also coming to PC, so it's not Xbox exclusive either. Actually, they don't have any Xbox exclusives because they're all coming to PC. But, you know, ignoring the fact, because it's on their Microsoft store, they're still getting, you know, all the money from that. Most of their stuff was multi-platform. Ori, World of the Wisp, multi-platform. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, multi-platform. Fallout 76, multi-platform. Captain Spirit, the new Life is Strange universe game, as multi-platform. Crackdown 3 is not. Crackdown 3 is first party. I'll give them that. February 2019. So this is coming out 2019. I got delayed again, for real. You got all these games. It's just like, I think, is Metro Exodus first party? I'm not sure. Kingdom Hearts 3, not first party. Forza Horizon 4, I'll give them that. That was first party, and that looked pretty dope, actually. I thought the fact that they were going to London was cool. I saw, like, bikes and boats. But those might just be special races where you have to race against bikes and boats. I really hope they had bikes and boats. Why? Bikes, boats, planes, give it all to me. Why, Forza? Why are you just holding me back to these cars, man? I want planes and fucking bikes and boats. Motherfuckers. Gears looks amazing. You've never cared for that franchise? I actually didn't watch the trailer. I'll watch it live here when we get to it. I haven't seen it. I don't care about Gears. I've never played any of the games. Division 2 is interesting, but my brother's still playing through Division 1, and it's just not my type of game. Like, I really thought it was going to be, and then we got it, and I was just like, nope. Nope. My brother's enjoying it, although he rages a lot in that game. And it gets really frustrating and stupid sometimes, but it's pretty good. The first one was pretty good. Maybe the second one was great. Shout out the Tomb Raider, also multi-platform. Session, I'm not sure is multi-platform or not. It's like kind of like skateboarding game. But I haven't cared about skateboarding games since Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on the N64. So yeah, probably not gonna pick that up either. Devil May Cry 5, is that exclusive? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't care about it, but I'm interested to see if that's exclusive. They talked about Cuphead getting a DLC. I didn't actually know that. Huh. Interesting. Jump Force is cool. I feel like they did a lot of what they did is kind of like when Nintendo goes in their indie things and they announce like world premieres for indies. I felt like that was how Microsoft does it. Most of these are world premiere for multi-platform games. Like, sure, you're getting the world premiere, you're getting all the promotional, which is really helpful for you marketing-wise, because a lot of people are just going to get tricked into thinking it's exclusive to your platform, even though it's on all the other platforms, except a lot of these aren't Nintendo Switch for some stupid reason. And not that I care, because I'm going to play them all on PC, but, I mean, it's good for Nintendo to have these. It's disappointing when you see them not come. So, like, Jump Force, though, Jump Force looks really cool. It's like that super, like, kind of hyper graphics Unreal Engine 4 game. And I can kind of understand why it's not on, it's got all the Shonen Jump characters, which is pretty awesome. I can understand why it's not on the Switch, because literally on the Xbox One X, it's still 30 frames per second. The PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X both run the game at 30 frames per second. When I saw this, I was just like, oof. oof, it's gonna run so bad, or be like super low resolution. I don't even know. It's like on the original Xbox One and PS4, because it runs at 30 frames per second on the Xbox One X, and it's a fighting game. How are you gonna launch a fighting game at 30 frames per second? What are you doing? Why? Oh my gosh, you just saw a Splatoon post that said, "This way to Animal Crossing." Dude, Animal Crossing, if that gets announced, whew, hype. Super hype up. Yeah, that's on Unreal Engine 4. It's got like super Unreal Engine 4 graphics, and it runs at 30 frames per second even on the Xbox One X. I don't understand. How are you going to launch a 4K console, and then you're going to launch a fighting game on this 4K console, but you're going to launch it at 4K 30 frames per second? Why would you do that? I don't understand. I really don't. And that's kind of like, like when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's why it's not coming to the Switch, because it's freaking 30 frames per second on all platforms except the PC. Like, how are you gonna do me like this? How you gonna do me like this? How are you gonna give me this awesome, amazing, 3D fighter with Naruto and One Piece and Goku and what's it's not, his name is not One Piece. What am I saying? His name is, what the fuck? Why can't I not remember? What is his name? The dude from One Piece. I swear I've watched like 180 episodes of this anime and I love it. Oh, I haven't watched it in a while though. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why can I not remember this dude's name? I have to look it up. One Piece main character name. Luffy. I remembered it before. Aha! I remembered it before it loaded. Luffy. Monkey D. Luffy. I remembered it before it loaded and I immediately exited out. Just so. Even though you guys couldn't see that. So I have literally no proof that happened. But I swear it did. You got Luffy. You got Goku. You got Naruto. I mean, you got all these characters, and then you're gonna have this fighting game, and then you're gonna launch it at 30 frames per second, and you're just like, what? I'm gonna play it on my PC though, if I do get it, which I'm not sure I will. I probably will. It's pretty hype. I might get it eventually. I might have to wait a little bit because money situation. But. And it's only 1 to 2 players at a time, so it's 1 to 2 players. So you just fight, it's just a 1v1, 1v1s only. Which I mean, like that's most fighting games are 1v1s only. I understand Smash is the one with like 4 or 8 players. It's like kind of like crazy, but I wish other games would do that. Other fighting games need more characters. This is all this 1v1 stuff, and this is why I don't like other fighting games as much, because like. I'm not good enough at fighting games to have fun during a 1v1 because I just get destroyed. And for me, like getting destroyed constantly over and over and over again with no hope is not fun. Like I just can't have fun with that. So like if you put me in a game like Smash where there's 4 people or 6 people or 8 people, even though I never played 8-player Smash that much, but there's up to those people, so I could have 4 people. Like, that gives me much more of a chance. I'm just not getting annihilated constantly, I can have fun. Like, it's kind of those competitive online games that I tend to like more, like Mario Kart and Splatoon. Like, you're on a team. There's bunches of people. It's not 1v1 to where, like, if you suck, you just get destroyed and you have no chance of doing anything. Like, in Splatoon, if you're not as good as other people, maybe your teammates are better, or you can strategize and you can still have fun. Working around, you're not just getting destroyed constantly over and over again because there's more people, there's a team. In Mario Kart, it's not 1v1. You can place different places. If you don't get first place, you're not instantly last place. You could get 3rd or 4th or 5th or something, or 2nd, Those kind of games I like more than like 1 to 2 player games, but yeah, I'm kind of just ragging on this game right now, even though I thought it looked awesome. I'm not really ragging on it. Sounds like I'm ragging on it. I think it's fine. I think it would be great on PC. I wish it was 60 frames per second on consoles. No idea why they're trying to launch a fighting game in 2019. They're trying to launch a fighting game in 2019 with 30 frames per second on the 4K consoles. What are they doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Stop! Don't do that. Maybe they'll update it. Maybe they'll tone down the graphics on consoles so that we can get that 60 frames per second, because I really do think it's important. Let's keep going. Dying Light 2, never cared about Dying Light. Maybe you guys do. Let me know if you care about it in the comments below. Or to the side, I guess this is the live stream. There's a new Battletoads coming out. They didn't really talk about it at all or show anything. But apparently got couch co-op for 3 people, which is cool. It's pretty dope. I've never played Battletoads, but I'm interested to see how it looks nowadays. Just Cause 4 looked pretty awesome. Just Cause 3 was really cool, but I felt it was held back because didn't it have Xbox 360 versions, or am I mistaken? I think it did, though. I think it was held back by the older generation of consoles. This one looks a lot better graphically. It's got freaking tornadoes. It's got all kinds of cool destructible stuff. I hope it has more destruction, on like buildings and stuff, and like way more destructible environments, because 3 had a lot, but I feel like there was some stuff I wish I could just go into a town and just obliterate the whole town, even if it doesn't make any sense, just cause, you know? Just cause doesn't need to have the story where like, oh, you can't break the buildings because you're a good guy. Like, no, get that crap out of here. This is just cause. I want to break stuff just cause. I want to destroy the entirety of the map just because I can. Like, that's what I want to do. So, it's got tornadoes. It's pretty dope. Hope we hear more about the destruction. We got Gears of War 5. I don't care. Cyberpunk 2077. Honestly, that looked really lame to me. I don't like Cyberpunk 2077 at all. Maybe you guys have a different opinion. Probably you guys do. I hear a lot of people raving about how they want this game. I literally couldn't care less. I think it looks stupid. I'm sorry. Unpopular opinion, I think Cyberpunk 2077 looks stupid. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I'm saying it because I saw the trailer and I thought it looked stupid. I have a PC. I could play these games. I'm not over here like, you know, oh, I don't have this console, so I'm just going to rag on it. Because, no, I have an ability to buy all of these games. I just don't want to buy this game. So, Halo, however, in essence, Halo is pretty much the only first-party exclusive Microsoft game that I care about, still. Nothing has changed. But I'm really, really hyped for that, to get that on my PC. That sounds so bad. What does? What sounds so bad? I'm not sure what you're referring to. I've been going over a lot of things recently, so I'm not really sure what you're referring to exactly there, but. Alright, but that's everything they showed off in Microsoft. I went over that. Let's go more quickly this time over the other consoles here. We have about 15 minutes, I think, till the stream, because at 12, I want to end by 12, because at 12, my video for my Super Smash Brothers per E3 predictions is dropping. So even after this super hype awesome E3 stream, there's even more super hype awesome E3 stuff coming directly after in that video. So make sure to check that out right after this is done. So let's go on to... Let's just quickly cover EA. Pretty much I didn't care about anything that EA talked about except for Anthem. Anthem is pretty much one of my most hyped games of 2019 that we know of so far. You know, confirmed for 2019. I mean, if Metroid Prime 4 is confirmed for 2019 or Animal Crossing, it will instantly go above those, above this. But Anthem looks really, really cool. I hope it's as good as it looks, because it looks like freaking Xenoblade Chronicles X with online multiplayer with my friends and real-time shooting mechanics and like mind-blowing graphics on my PC. So yeah, dude, Anthem, I really hope Anthem's good. It has the potential. EA said there's no loot boxes. There's no loot boxes. You can pay for cosmetics, but there's no loot boxes. Like, that's I'll give EA props. They killed loot boxes. After Star Wars Battlefront 2, they've killed loot boxes. Their whole E3 was like, hey guys, we're not doing loot boxes anymore. We've heard your fan outcry. We saw the sales of Battlefront 2. We're not doing loot boxes anymore. So I think it has the I'm gonna trust them, because I'm an optimistic person and I like to trust people because it keeps my sanity. If I didn't trust people, like I think my mind would implode. I just kind of have to be optimistic these days, because otherwise there's just too much disappointment in life. So at least as far as video games go. So I really hope BioWare don't let me down. EA, don't let me down. This game looks like it could be the game that gets like that actually makes me play games on my PC. Like that and Halo. Those are the games, man. I'm gonna be playing those. I need friends to actually pick this game up. I need it to be really good. I need other friends to actually pick it up. And we gotta go around flying through this amazing, beautiful world, shooting up monsters and doing missions. Like that's the dream. That's the hope. So hopefully it's really, really good. And that's pretty much the only thing I care about in EA's. And that was pretty much the only big thing they showed at EA's stuff. Unravel 2, actually, I really care about that. Unravel 2 was really good because I liked Unravel 1 a lot. But that's pretty much the only two things I cared about there. So let's move on to the final one, Bethesda's, because Bethesda, man, they just hit everything out of the park. They just home runs, constant home runs there. So let's go over that. Let me go. So the first thing they talk about is Rage 2, and Rage 2 is not my type of game. I'm just gonna be honest. Rage 2 looks cool, like explosions and cool stuff, but the atmosphere, the overall vibe of the game is not my thing. I'm really disinterested in all like the super punk like stuff, like the art, like the style, like the super punks. Excuse me, the super punk style. No interest in that style whatsoever. I like explosions and cool stuff like that, so maybe I'll pick it up just for that. But like the actual premise and the story is just like, bleh. It's the same thing with 2077. I just don't care about that game's like vibe. Like I really don't. It's like this crime-ridden gangster world, but we're too cool to leave because we're the hippest of gangsters, and like I don't give a shit. Like shut up. Stop trying to be so cool. Just stop acting cool. It's no. They showed off some more stuff for Elder Scrolls, like DLC, but I didn't really care that much because it's for like there's more spin-off games which I don't play. Doom Eternal. I'll tell you what, CGI cutscene or not, that was hype. I really wish they'd show gameplay. Like we've literally seen nothing except the name. Like all we saw was CGI, and it was look really cool CGI, but it was just CGI. We've seen nothing of this game. That's something that Bethesda did too. They keep announcing these games and it's just CGI, and it's like at least give me like gameplay or like in-game, like even if it's just like Halo where you just give me in-game engine, that'd be fine-ish. I'd still be upset, but I'd be fine-ish. And it's just like you just showed me the CGI trailer and I'm just like, stop it. Stop. Show me gameplay. But Doom Eternal, I need to pick up the actual first Doom because I thought that looked really, really cool and I haven't played that yet. So hopefully I'll play that too. Doom Eternal, that looked really, really cool. Quake, I don't even know what that is. Honestly, I'm just gonna... I guess we'll watch the trailer because I don't even know what this is. Let's just watch the trailer real quick because I heard some people talking about Quake and it's good and stuff, and I don't know. So we're actually just gonna watch the trailer. Oh, please don't sue. Don't get upset, Bethesda. You know, let's not put it in full screen. Now I'm gonna put it in full screen. I'm a rebel. CGI, okay. Loving this CGI. This tells me literally nothing about your game. It's just not showing me anything about your game. I'm so upset. I was kind of rooting for the other guys, but they died. Quake champions, okay. Yeah, great. Okay, you literally told me nothing about your game. I don't understand. Why did they do these things? Stop it with the CGI trailers. I know nothing about your game right now. Cord, who said you could? No, who said you could be on screen, Cord? No, nobody said that. No, get the fuck off my screen. You showed me nothing about your game. I literally know nothing about your game. I know nothing about the... You just showed me the trailer, but it literally said nothing about your game. What is this game? I don't understand. Is it some kind of... I guess it's some kind of multiplayer online shooter or something. But I literally know nothing. I'm so upset. Like, stop showing me CGI trailers that literally tell me nothing about your game. They did it with Doom. They did it with Quake. It's just like, stop. I'm pretty sure they did it with, I can't tell quite if they did it for, Elder Scrolls 6 or not, but it's like, you're showing me nothing. Oh, it's worse than when they first showed off Zelda, because at least that was like actual like graphics and it was running and, you know, like on a system. I don't even think it was running on the Wii U, to be honest. I think it was running on a PC. It was supposed to be running on a Wii U. It wasn't running on a Wii U. It didn't even look close to that good on the Wii U. Honestly, it didn't even look that good on the Switch. Like, at least show me something like that. Like Halo. But just show me gameplay. You should be far... If you're announcing the game, you are far enough along to show me gameplay. Unless it's something like Pokemon or... what is it? Pokemon or Metroid Prime 4. And the only reason they showed those games is so that they wouldn't get fan backlash from Ultra Sun and Moon and from the 2D Metroid game. Otherwise, they wouldn't have shown it. They wouldn't have shown them at all. And you're just coming out here and you're showing me, like, Doom and Quake, and you're telling me nothing, and you're showing me nothing. We've seen nothing. Everyone's like, oh, I love... I saw somebody on Twitter, I forget who, I think it was like Derek Bittner or something, I don't even know. Maybe it wasn't. No, maybe it was Spawn Wave, and he was like, man, loving the art style for, and the art direction for Doom Eternal. I'm like, you literally don't know the art style or the art direction for Doom Eternal except for the original Doom. I mean, you've seen the original Doom, so it's probably pretty similar. But you literally don't know, because you've seen nothing. You've seen nothing. I want to be really hyped for this, though. I am super hyped for Doom. Don't get me wrong. I'm just upset about all this CGI bullshit. Stop. Just let me see the game. If you're announcing the game, you should at least have gameplay, or at least the graphics engine should be done enough so you could show me some parts of the level or something. You don't have to use CGI trailers to make your games look cool. Just show the game, and if your game is good, it will look cool. So dumb. But they also showed off Wolfenstein Youngblood. Personally, I don't really care. I've never played any of the other Wolfenstein games, so I'm not really interested in this one, at least until I play Wolfenstein The New Colossus. Maybe after that I'll be interested, but not knowing any of the story of Wolfenstein, I don't really understand what it's all about. That's the personal problem. I know that. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad game. I'm just saying personally, I don't understand it. I don't understand what it's about because I've never played the other games. So it's not for me. Fallout 76, that could be interesting, kind of like a Rust type online multiplayer, which could be cool. Apparently it's 4 times the size of Fallout 4, which is pretty cool. I mean, the Fallout 4 wasn't a gigantically huge map from what I understand. Like, it was big. And it was bigger than Skyrim, but Skyrim's not that big. But compared to like Breath of the Wild, it's not that big. So maybe this will be really big. I'm not really sure. I need to look more into that. But that's pretty cool. I like games like Rust and stuff. I like watching other people play it. I'm not sure if this is kind of the game I would watch, but I would like to watch other people play it, if that makes sense. Let me turn the music back on. There we go. That is loud in my ear holes. That's probably loud in your ear holes too. Sorry. Sorry about that. There we go. Chat is dead. Chat is dead. People need to be getting hype in that chat. We need to get hype up in this chat. Of course, I just been kind of ranting, so not that much hype to get into. They talked about Fallout Shelter, which is coming to the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, apparently for free? Ah, that's pretty cool. And then they trolled us. They not only trolled us with the first Elder Scrolls trailer when they talked about Skyrim coming to the Alexa. Hype fam, dude, I know. Not only did they troll us with that, oh, that was the best trailer. I retweeted it and liked it on Twitter. It was amazing. They just showed like him talking to Alexa to play Skyrim, and then it was on his like pager and on his Etch-a-Sketch, and it was on his fridge, and I was just like, they know. They're self-aware. They know all the memes. They know about the memes, man. Bethesda, they've seen the memes, and that was just the best trailer. I wish every company was, you know, as forthcoming. Is that the right word? I don't know. As just they can just laugh at themselves like Bethesda can. Like, that's just hilarious. I thought that was amazing. And then they trolled us again with Elder Scrolls Blades. They're like, oh, final, you know, one of the final things, Elder Scrolls Blades. See, here you go. The Elder Scrolls game you guys all been waiting for. Except nobody has been waiting for this. I feel it's not my kind of. I haven't really looked into it, but from what I've seen, I saw some screenshots or something. From what I could tell, it's not something I'll be interested in, but I'll check it out. If it's like free to play, I'll check it out. And then they show off Starfield, which they showed nothing of. More CGI. But that's a next-gen game. Like, it's coming out on next. Like, it seems to be coming out, as far as we can tell, on the next Xbox and the next PlayStation. Like, this is far off. This is years down the line. The real next-gen game. So that's exciting, but we know nothing about it either, because it was just CGI and they literally didn't say anything about it, which is annoying. Why did they even announce it if you literally don't have anything to talk about and it's coming on next generation systems that aren't even announced? That was really, I hope you guys keep up with it. And then to top, just end it all off, with this absolutely gorgeous trailer. They show off the Elder Scrolls 6. Now the trailer, as far as I know, I'm going to mute it and look at it again. It doesn't say anything like in-game engine or in-game graphics or anything. But it doesn't quite look like it's to the level of full CGI. So I could see it being real gameplay. Like, you know, minus pop-in and all that kind of draw distance, of course, like, would be a thing. Like, obviously, this is running on, like, multiple systems at once in order to get it, like, no pop-in, no load-in, no anything like that. All textures load in at all times. Otherwise, it's not going to look that good. But, yeah, they didn't say anything about it. But Elder Scrolls 6, they finally announced it. I was really excited because I was so worried they were going to ride Skyrim. Just the Skyrim hype forever, and we're never going to get Elder Scrolls 6 because, yeah, I mean, Skyrim is really, really good, but it's definitely aged a lot, and there's so many bugs. Please, Bethesda, do not have bugs in Elder Scrolls 6. Please. Please have it up to the quality of, say, Breath of the Wild. Please. I understand Breath of the Wild has some bugs every once in a while, but I've never run into them. Like, I see the bugs on the internet where people, like, glitch in the ground and they're, like, stretched it. Like, you have to pretty much try to make the bugs happen in Breath of the Wild in order to get them to happen. Like, I've never really had them happen to me. Like, I played, like, 135, 140 hours of the game. No bugs. Not one bug. Like, please get it up to that quality. I don't want to be like Skyrim when I'm talking to the dragon god dude and we're having a super hype, you know, a story moment, and then all of a sudden he glitches into the ground, like, it flies up super high in the air, and even in cutscenes, you only hear people if you're close enough to them. He was way too far. I couldn't hear anything he was saying. I saw the subtitles. I could not hear a thing he was saying. He was way up in the ground, in the air. And he flew around there forever, and I couldn't continue the story. And then, like, finally he fell back, glitched through the ground, and popped back up. And then I could continue on with the story. Like, please don't make it like that. Like, please. I'm begging you. Elder Scrolls has such potential. But every time, you ruin it with these game-breaking glitches that make me not want to play your amazing game. Please, do not do that. Please. It's so good. I love Skyrim. Like, a bugless Skyrim would be amazing. They should release Skyrim again. Bugless edition. Skyrim bugless edition. I'd buy it again. Because that game is good. It just has so many game-breaking glitches and bugs. It makes me not want to play your game. If your game was bugless, I'd love it so much. It'd be right up there. No, and I was gonna say it's gonna be right up there with Breath of the Wild. Not even close. But it'd be really good. Please, Elder Scrolls 6. Please, Bethesda. I'm begging you, do not use some quality control, please. It's not hard. It's not that hard. Please. I don't understand how you didn't fix Skyrim in the million times you re-released it. Not one of the re-releases was not buggy. How does this happen? Why does this happen? I don't understand. Elder Scrolls 6, you have such potential. Do not let me down. So, yeah, but that's everything that they showed. They showed Prey DLC and stuff as well. I forgot. I skipped over that one somehow. Yeah, that's what they showed. So, Bethesda, I'm excited for Doom. I'm excited. So, let's go over everything. So, let's start with Microsoft. So, for Microsoft, I'm excited for Halo, and I think that was it. I'm just excited for Halo for them. For EA, I'm excited for Anthem, and for Bethesda, I'm excited for Doom Eternals, and for Elder Scrolls 6. So that's 4 games that were announced at E3 that I'm super excited about, which blew me away. Like, I did not expect this. There's other games that I might look into getting, but those are the games like I really want to get, which means I need to pick up Doom for 1 as well, and I need to play more Skyrim. Even though that game is buggy, I'll just get past the bug to play more of that game because it's awesome. I was really surprised. I thought there might be 1, and I thought that was Halo. I didn't think any other game that Bethesda or EA or anybody showed me would interest me at all. Except, I knew about Anthem would be pretty good. So I knew about 2 games. Halo I thought would be good, and Anthem. But I did not expect Doom or Elder Scrolls. So Bethesda just, thank you Bethesda, you blew me away. But the hype doesn't stop here with the end of this live stream, guys, because, ow, I have a really bad habit of hitting my desk these days. Because right after this video launches, actually, I think it already launched. Guys, after you leave this, I have, let me make sure it's actually up. Let me make sure it's actually not broken. And it actually released. It should have released. Let me see here. Let me make sure it released. If I can go to my channel here. If I can go to my channel here. Oh, is it not released? I'll release it then. Apparently it didn't release. I don't know why. I'll release it right after this. After this live stream is over, go check out my Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Switch E3 predictions. It's kind of long, but it's full of awesome hype. I edited the crap out of that video to make it super fun, super entertaining to watch, so make sure to go check that out. But thank you guys all for watching. E3's hype. Gonna also be live streaming that Splatoon 2 World Championship later today, and I'm gonna be live streaming everything about E3. So if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe for tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of E3 coverage and hype and just awesomeness. So thank you guys all for watching. I'll see all you awesome dudes later at What About Nintendo. Bye.